Most of us go through life searching for the best way to make as many friends, develop as many relationships, and maintain as many strong connections with people as possible. As college students, this concept is even more prevalent, as we are not only longing for these lasting bonds, but we're trying to find commonalities with those that are similar to us. Good afternoon. My name is Elizabeth Longmire, and I'm a junior at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. Thanks for joining me on this journey to improving your organization's recruitment process. You, as student leaders of your collegiate organizations, have the primary role of recruiting people to like you, to like your organization, and to like what you stand for. Sounds simple enough, right? While so much of how we talk as people and as student leaders is important, we basically just need to take a step back and dumb it down to one simple word: a person's name. We love to hear our names being said. It's almost like getting an award, minus the trophy, or being told you are the most important person in the room, just from that one simple word. For centuries, professionals and people in leadership have been using this technique to build crucial relationships in the business and social world. Implementing this technique can be a tool you could and frankly should use in your day-to-day life. In establishing a foundation for this technique, a simple tip is to start by identifying a feature of that specific person and associating it with their name. For example, saying blonde hair to the name Betsy and using the similar B sound is an identifier that helps solidify the name in your mind. This not only allows you to remember that person's name for that moment, but for a longer period of time. Now, who knows if this person could be the future of your organization? Remembering their name serves a foundation for years to come. The core of this technique is honestly pretty simple, boiling down to the simplicity that our name is the only thing we truly own. No one else has that special right to be called your name. It holds power, respect, and desire. Now, who doesn't want that? When using a person's name during your organization's interview or recruiting process, you're creating a more personable environment for that potential member. When you implement this technique, you should be able to see your interviewee visibly relax, opening up to you more. It's a win-win situation for us both, right? For example, for my ladies involved in Greek life on campus, when escorting your potential new member out the door after a round of recruitment, it is all about the last line of your conversation. Now listen, saying, "Good to talk to you," leaves some sort of impact, but imagine hearing this: "Bye, Savannah, I hope you have a great rest of your day." After a 15 to 30-minute conversation, her initial thought will be, "She still remembers my name?" This could be the difference in her choosing your organization over another. Being on that first name basis is simply respectful and shows you value this person's friendship and time. As a student leader of several organizations myself, I know firsthand how potential members react to the sound of their own name. Follow my lead and you'll reap the benefits. And while using certain conversation techniques can lead to success in your efforts to recruit new members, sometimes it's just fine to stop and listen. Encouraging your potential members to not only talk, but to talk about themselves allows for their own personal value to skyrocket. Think about when you were in their shoes. Having someone to stop and listen to your interests, concerns, and values made you feel wanted in that organization. It's a pretty special feeling, right? Sometimes all it takes is a listening ear to make someone feel as if they belong. The key to this step is showing genuine interest in their conversation. There is a big difference between listening and hearing. Actively listening and showing your interest in what your potential member is saying is noticed. Ask those interesting questions to get people thinking is a compelling way to gauge if that member would be a good fit for your organization. Now, don't get me wrong. I know it can be difficult to practice active listening, but the payoff in the end ensures that you are getting the best possible members for your organization. Whether you are in student alumni associates, UT ambassadors, sorority and fraternity life, your residence hall association, or even yoga club, these tools and techniques can make or break your organization. As I watch new leadership enter the organizations I am active in at the University of Tennessee, I see this approach becoming more and more relevant in today's dialogue. I want to see your organization reach new heights here at UT. By following these steps of simple conversation and listening, it will only be a matter of time. Thanks for joining me.